So there are so many articles now talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 4 because now it's officially out and released. And a lot of articles are talking about how Android 12L and the new Android 12L taskbar is actually running absolutely flawlessly on the Z Fold 4. Now, based on what we know, of course, at this moment in time, is that Android 12L is the most perfect software possible for a foldable phone / tablet. And as we are seeing more and more, is that we might not see so soon Android 13 on the Galaxy Z Fold 4. And Android 12L might have a say on future foldable phones and tablets. So the question is, where are you, Microsoft? Now, where is Microsoft at? Are we going to get it? Obviously, we've talked about this many times. Obviously, we broke this. Once we found out Android 12L was going to be on the Galaxy Z Fold 4, I made a video talking about how, hey, listen, Microsoft, where are you guys at? Where are you guys going to do? You guys have to give us something now because clearly, it's a very plausible thing that can work perfectly fine to give us Android 12L. Well, based on what we understand and based on what we have seen, Microsoft is giving us crickets. Nothing. They're not talking about it, not covering it, they're not breaking it down. Will we end up getting it is the question. I truly believe yes. But as time goes on, it becomes more and more likely with how successful it is on the Galaxy Z Fold 4. Z Fold 4 might have indirectly saved the Surface Duo 1 and 2. Now, you got to keep in mind one thing, right? The Surface Duo 3 is coming out next year. It's coming out next August. That's going to be running Android 12L guaranteed. It's the same concept with the Surface Duo 1. When we wanted Android 11 on it for so long, it did not get it. And then in Surface Duo 2 comes out and it has Android 11, right? That's a selling point for Microsoft. Hey guys, you wanted this phone with this software? Guess what? Buy a brand new version of it and you get that same software you want. And then eventually we'll bring it to the old one. Don't worry about that. That might be Microsoft's ploy. That's number one. Number two, they just don't care, which I want to say in my heart that they don't care, but I'm starting to think they do. I'm starting to think a little bit they actually do. Because at the same time that, yes, they're absolutely like, listen, we put out this device, didn't sell well, the numbers weren't there, let's move on. They already did a second version of it. If they didn't care, they would have done a second version of the first device. Number two, even if it's like, okay, well, they did a second version, but they still didn't care about the first version. The second version, now, obviously, they gave us Android 11 on the first one. This is becoming so popular, Android 12L now on the Z Fold 4, and the taskbar being so fast and fluent, and it working so well and becoming more mainstream. I haven't seen as many people talk about Android 12L than I have in the last week or so. Last week or so, I've seen more people talk about Android 12L than the last year. Because here you have a very foldable phone that's doing very, very well right now. And you have a software that's working out very well. And whenever those two things go together and there's hype around something, Microsoft usually comes in and says, listen, there was a lot of hype around Android 11 coming to Surface Duo 1. Microsoft's like, I don't really care. Then they showed how successful it could be on the Surface Duo 2, and Microsoft's like, listen, we're going to bring it to Surface Duo 1. My opinion is, when will we get it? I say we're going to get it by the end of this year. I do truly believe we will get Android 12L by the end of this year. And I think as more time goes on and the Z Fold 4 sells more and more, it's just bringing up every other foldable phone. Samsung did say that by 2025, this is going to be the global standard. That foldable phones. And they did say they're going to sell 10 million units this year. And based on projections, it looks like they will. And based on how successful this phone has been so far, it looks like they will, by 2025, become the global standard to have not a candy bar cell phone, but a foldable one in your pocket at all times. And I have no issue with that. Obviously, you guys already know I love my foldable cell phones. I love my Z Fold 3, my Surface Duo 1, Surface Duo 2. I love these foldable phones. They have so much to offer the world, so much to offer us, like when it comes to technology and tech guys. I love them. But Microsoft, the ball's in your court right now. Because there's another thing that they can't say right now that they would probably love to say. And that is, oh, well, we don't know if it's going to work for the Surface Duo 1 or 2. Clearly, it is optimized. Clearly, it would work for both devices. So I think at this moment in time, if anything, Microsoft more or less is polishing it off. And I think it's going to be coming this holiday season. And what really would make sense is for it to come close as possible to Christmas. Because you got to keep in mind, they're still trying to sell the Duo 2. Duo 1 is done, okay? Duo 1 is not on the website anymore. If you go on the website, it shows $1,400. You can't even buy it. That is good. Microsoft has discontinued the Surface Duo 1. The Duo 2 is still on the website. Duo 2 is still buyable. They want to increase sales as much as humanly possible this Christmas season for the Duo 2. This is how you increase sales. You make a commercial, you add the software to your device, make a commercial about Android 12L, talk about how optimized it is, talk about how amazing it is, and you sell so many freaking units. That's how you go ahead and get sales. And if that is the case and that ends up blowing up and Microsoft ends up doing amazing, which I think they will if they give us Android 12L, Duo 3 will be talked about in January and February. Media will be covering it. Media will be talking about it. And it will just propel them forward to give us a Duo 3 by August of that year. The ball's in their court. It's really not even a tough sale at this point. Microsoft, this is it. This is your run. This is your legacy. This is it. Galaxy Z Fold 4 is paving the golden brick road. All you have to do is follow the golden brick road. Now, at the same time, though, I will definitely say, is there a devil's advocate here that for some reason, some way, Surface Duo 2 cannot run Android 12L? I think it's very unlikely, but let's say hypothetically the situation is, it's not going to cost Microsoft anyway any money to give us Android 12L. So let's say it does flop completely. They give it to us, it flops. Then just put out another update, give us back Android 11, and move on. So at the same time, it's like a win-win situation for everyone. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.